Tonight at 11, James Hall made his first appearance in court today. He's the homeless man accused of attacking 60-year-old Timothy Fairall with a machete on Monday.
Shortly after this video was taken, we learned Fairall died just 4 days after the attack put him in the hospital with serious injuries to his skull and face. These tragic new developments are certainly heartbreaking. Thank you for joining us. I'm Laura Painter.
And I'm Chris Thomas. Alicia Machado is here now in the studio with us. I know you've been following this all evening. What have you learned, Alicia?
Yes, we're learning the sheriff's office tells me that he was actually brain dead for 2 days before he was recently pronounced deceased. Now we're also learning that just days after this attack that all happened, the sheriff's office hearing of his passing today, and a friend that I spoke with on the phone says Timothy, or Tim as they know him, was a kind man and called this attack senseless.
Bouquets of flowers lay on Zinfandel Drive and Italia Way in Rancho Cordova, near where the sheriff's office says 60-year-old Timothy Fairall was violently attacked. The Sacramento County Sheriff's Office tells ABC 10 Friday that Fairall has died just days after he was hit over the head with a machete while riding an electric bicycle on Zinfandel Drive.
Just so tragic, so brutal.
42-year-old James Hall, the suspected attacker, a homeless man police say was known to frequent the area. Hall arraigned in court on Friday, appearing largely emotionless as the judge read the charges.
It is alleged that you did unlawfully and with malice aforethought attempt to murder Timothy Fairall.
A charge that the sheriff's office says will now likely be upgraded to homicide. The sheriff's office says Fairall was in grave condition when he was brought to the hospital with damage to his skull and face. And then doctors said his injuries were not survivable. They say Fairall was brain dead for 2 days until he was pronounced dead. Neighbors tell us the attack happened not too far from where he lived. They were shaken up after hearing of the attack when we last spoke with them earlier this week.
Well, we've lived here for 8 years and never had anything like this happen. So when we heard, it did cause some concern for us.
The first thing that went through my mind is I just felt really bad for Tim. He was a good friend, a good neighbor, just a very all-around good person, nice person, and we're going to miss him.
Hall is next set to appear in court on December 15th.